Hey there folks, Wade Rush, Bubba Roundtree Outdoors. It's the first week in June, so guess what? That means the BRO Scouting Vlogs 2020 is going to be underway. We wanted to find out what things look like over here at the Lee County lease to see if it's still underwater. And probably the last 21 days, it has rained 20 of the last 21 days. So me and Miss Joanne getting back over here. So like I said, it's first week of June. We got to get some mineral blocks out. Got to get some corn out. We're going to see how what we got moving around over here, how things are looking and all that stuff. Stand by. We're going to bring you guys along as always. Here we go. Timber company must have come back. They came back and sprayed again. All this stuff here that was grown up in all the foliage is a big old field now. And in a lot of ways, that'll help. Yeah, it's kind of like I figured. Everything was going to be standing in water. All right, we'll get a salt block out here and we'll get a camera home. And wow, the whole top fell out of that great big old pine right there, but at least it fell the other way. All right, soggy bottom stomp number one. Let's get her set up. Still got about 12 or 15 pounds of regular old salt block here. Well, Brother Mac he only had 3 bags this morning. I tell you what, the local hog hunters has been hitting the corn hard. We're not feeding them, folks. We just interested in what's moving around. Grab us a camera. All right, keep the Pelican with me all the time. This is 1st of June. Oh, whoa, the old stand finally righted and fell over. That was the original hilltop up there on top of the hill from years ago, 10, 12 years ago. And we hadn't used it in a long time. But it looks like it finally rotted and gave up the ghost. Get one of these little Tascos. Man, I love these. These little $28 cameras from Walmart. Man, these little things work good. We like them. We're not out here shooting cinematic productions. We just want to see what's moving around, as I'm sure most of you guys are. Who in the world needs 4K game camera? Unless you're shooting for National Geographic. They clean these up, reset, put new batteries in them, reset the clocks. All right. Let's get close and get this tag wrapped around and tied to itself so it don't create too much of a ruckus. All the way up, counting down. I'm gonna go check line of sight and make sure we're good. Gotta move it. Right on it. Let's head on over to Hilltop. Looks like a storm might have blown it over. We've had some bad ones. So I know we had some tornadoes up in this area. Oh, a couple of weeks ago, whenever Tropical Storm Bertha came through here. That's probably what did it. Man, I hope it didn't blow all of them over. I might be gonna have to change where we put this feed station. It's so wet down here, and the deer were all coming out over here. Moultrie camera, A5 Moultrie. That's been a good one too. Something got the birds all upset up yonder. I'll have some cleaning up to do. I don't know if we had talked about this last year, but I'm gonna probably need. But I was gonna move the feed station up here toward the top of the hill where all those deer were coming out. Can't set this one up higher because we got a tree with a good angle on it. Oh, dang. Oh yeah, well, that strap's rotten, folks. I'm gonna have to, I got a new one over here. That'll work. Although the wider ones do work better. That's just a good new replacement strap, and we'll go with that. All right. Counting down. All right, we'll get Trying to make sure none of this stuff here waves in the wind. It's in the low 80s today. Couldn't be out here doing this whenever it's in the 90s or worse. Nah. No, it's over. Blowing over the same direction. Wind got it too. Yep. Look at where the deer have been. The deer and the hogs have been coming up here and working on this where the salt blocks were. A lot of activity going on here. Yeah. Sand hill over on its side. That stump right there would be ideal to put the salt block on, but it ain't gonna be right for the cameras, not today. So, tons of fresh deer sign here, boys and girls. Y'all can see that. That's something. Okay. This salt is extremely soluble, so you get your salt and laying in water, and it won't last long. It won't last a couple of rainfalls. Now, mind you, we got rain back in the forecast next weekend, but we got a few days here without rain, first few in a long time. Like I said, it rained like 19 or 20 days out of the last 21 it has rained, and that includes Tropical Storm Bertha that came right over us. I'm gonna need me a stick here to keep this one at the right angle. Mostly, and then if I don't want it to slide down a tree any, loop it up like that so I know that it won't slide down. Now I find us a little piece of hard stick, to kick the top of this camera down to get it at the right angle. Like that. I think that's going to work. Oh man, is it? All right, we're getting hooked up in vines. My Crocs are squishy, slick, soaked. I love it when they get like that. All right, let's go ahead and start this thing so I don't forget it. Counting down. All right. Okay, well, sand hill, makeshift, there it is. Been a good one, but it looks to be pretty busted up now. Kind of was expecting that. If the wind's coming from that direction, I might have gotten lucky and Outlaw may not be blown over because it's right up against the trees. The direction the wind would have been coming from whenever Bertha came through here. Miss Joanne is gonna sprinkle out some corn this time of year, folks. We're not feeding them. We're just we're trying to find out what's moving around over here. She got the whole 50-pound brown mineral block from Tractor Supply. We're over here at Big Plot, and as you saw driving in, Big Plot is over on its side. Evidently that wind that come through here with Bertha, it's done got three of the stands that were out in the open. This was just last week. And but I was planning on moving Big Plot over here anyway to this side where it's kind of tucked in the shade. And we're gonna cut a shooting lane here. But you can see cherry tree right here. There's little cherry trees in here everywhere. There's a whole stand of them down in there, a whole line of them. And he was rubbing the fool out of those cherry trees. And we're gonna cut a shooting lane down in there where we can see that that rub line as well as this mineral station right here, because you'll be able to see all now. This thing, they done sprayed all this. It looks like they've got most of it. Looks like it's been replanted. Yeah, I see little pine trees everywhere, so they've already replanted it. And this thing's gonna be like a big old field this year. But anyway, I'm gonna get the camera hung here. We'll see what's moving around over here. All right, we're timing out, counting down. She is on. Could you stand right there, baby, at the mineral block? Does the camera look like it's aimed straight at you? No. Which way does it need to go? Okay. That's it right there? Looks like. All right, very good. They've replanted the pines. So I'm going down the old road bed now. Looks like timber company has moved all of that deadfall that was laying across the road here. There's been flooding in here, something terrible, but if they've got all this stuff out this old road bed, then I can get it reestablished with the four-wheeler. Right here is where I dropped that big 10 point. I'm gonna go check my stand. It looks like it's blown over. They done logged all this. fresh deer sign all in here. Digging in this clay where the salt block goes virtually every year. That run still looks good. Strap had been gotten rotten on this one too, so I took one of the old Primos straps. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Gotta get this. I had basically had this set up for a real big tree. Camera on and counting down. Hey, well, as happens, the GoPro battery died. Lord, I didn't realize I've been out here that dang long. Okay, all right. Well, that stuff come out pretty quick. All right. Well, folks, thanks for riding along with us as we're getting ready for fall 2020. All but one of the stands have been blown over. It probably happened during Bertha, when Bertha come through last week. They're all blown over in the same direction, and I know that we had tornadoes come through here and all that. So there's a bunch of trees that were blown down too. But anyway, come the next episode, we'll have some game camera pictures for you guys, and we'll see what's moving around over here. So this is Wade and Miss Joanne coming to you with Bubba Roundtree Outdoors at Scouting Vlogs 2020. Y'all stay tuned for the next episode.